In this video, we're going to start off by repairing a fence where a tree limb fell on it. We also had another tree that fell that we're going to clean up, and also some other farm chores.
So let's get into it.
So the barbed wire broke when this limb right here fell. We have what's known as a gripple. And this actually just joins two pieces of wire and we'll get it back tight. But the first thing we're going to have to do is to take off one of these barbs right here so you can get the gripple on, because as you can see it's pretty short, so the gripple wouldn't go on there. You just kind of break them and then just twist them off. And then see, now that gives you plenty of room to slide your gripple on. This end of the wire is stretched out a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get my fencing pliers here and cut it back here. Then I can put a gripple on and put another piece of wire in between here, and the fence should be tight. So we have the gripple here. I've already put it on the piece that was already on the fence, and we have the new spliced piece, and you just push it through. And see, now the fence is joined together. So now we're going to move on to the other side and getting the wire tight. So we loosen this part of fence right here, and get it as, I may leave a little bit of slack in this until I get it against the other piece down here. I'll go ahead and mark my spot where I want to cut my splice of wire. Right about here should be more than enough. Levi, can you hold that just a second? Got it. It looks like I need to take one barb off the old and two barbs off the new. Now we can go ahead and put our gripple on here. Have to kind of twist it a little bit usually to get them on here. and stop it. So this is a gripple tension tool. You can put it in here and we can tighten the fence the rest of the way. So I put it in here, put the tail in here, and see it's tightening it. I can undo it, put it back in here, and get it tight. That right there should be tight enough. See how it's tensioned again? Now I just need to put my staple back in, and this fence repair is complete. I'll cut off this excess tail right here because it's way too long. Then I will wrap the rest of it. But I could come back and tension this more if I need to. And this concludes our barbed wire fence repair where the limb fell on the barbed wire. Here's an after of the fence, and as you can see, the tension is a whole lot better.